Men fumble the women that ask for things that cost nothing, like time, attention, affection, honesty, communication. Like, that may seem like it's too much to ask, but in a world full of begging females today, if you have that type of female that's asking for things that money cannot buy and you fumble her, you will regret it. You will miss her, I promise you will. It may seem like too much now, but when she's not there to ask for it anymore, you will see, I promise.
Are you kidding?
This is utterly and totally incorrect. This is how you know women only speak from their own lens and their feelings. So she's speaking in third person about her own system, and it didn't work because she said that the guy fumbled her and he's going to regret it. That's incorrect because it's always going to be a younger girl, a hotter girl that's going to get on his program. You know what I'm saying? So he'll always have unlimited options. You're just getting older. As men get older, we age like wine, you age like cheese and milk. Another thing that you mentioned is time and communication. Men don't communicate the same way that women communicate. And time, for the guy that you want, he's not going to be able to give you time because he's going to be too busy out there being and staying the man that you fell in love with and that you're attracted to. Meaning he's going to be making money, he's going to be out. He won't have time for you. He won't have time to communicate with you, and men don't communicate the same way. This is how you know women are completely insensitive when it comes to men and not wanting to understand, but to have things their way. This is why they lose in 2024.
When niggas be trying to talk to me in the streets nowadays, I be so dramatic with it. Like, as soon as they start talking, I'm like, nope. I start diverting my path. Niggas start talking to me, I start crossing streets. Like, I'm that serious about do not talk to me. I do not want you niggas. I don't like y'all.
Cap.
Now, with the album out, are you paying attention to what people are saying about it?
Come on, man. This is absolute cap, man. Like, nobody's talking to you. The thing is, you need your daily dose of attention, and you're starting to become more of a Casper around guys, and guys aren't talking to you. So, of course, you got to pull this, I get dudes, I cross the street, I don't want them to talk to me, so you can get another masculine guy to try to meet you in the middle with your masculinity and get attention and suck resources from him and give him a headache. But that's not happening. But this is just typical. You're going to see more and more of this because more women are drying out of the dating market as we approach 2030.
I absolutely love when these kind of black males say stuff like, oh, we don't date black women. No, hun, black women don't date you. Because let's just keep it a buck. Like, let's just keep it honest. The black males that act like they don't date black women are just the black males that black women have passed up on for years because something is wrong with them.
This is absolutely incorrect, and there's actually statistical data from OkCupid and Tinder that shows that black women have the lowest approval ratings and dudes just don't check for them. So to sit up here and act stupid and also forget that men control access to relationships and give you the relationship, you have to ask for it. What are we when you land in the bed after we smashed a couple times? The what are we conversation is the woman asking for the relationship. So women like this, they just cope. They like to always turn around on the men, but the men have to give them access. So if you're 30 years old, you haven't had any type of a meaningful relationship with a guy of value, then what have you been doing in the dating market? So clearly those men don't want you because you're no good for paternity or anything for long term.
I will never understand men. Like, you just wake up one day and your baby, babe, my girl. When did you ask me to be your girlfriend? Where was the proposal? Where was the flowers? Where was the decorated hotel room? Like, I don't recall.
If a guy is even calling you baby whatsoever, is either he's low value and you're dealing with him, or he's got the box from you, you gave it up, and he's becoming territorial because of his biology, because men want variety and we want to hang on to our sexual options because they're hard to come by. And another thing is, men aren't going to ask you or take you out on extravagant dates if they don't know how to be around girls or deal with multiple girls, because they know that it's on you to ask for the relationship. And the more time you spend with him, aka smash him, pillow talk with him, the conversation is going to come up, because women don't just give out sex for free for long, and they're going to say, what are we? That is your cue and your way of saying, I want you to be my guy, you know what I'm saying, since you're smashing me. And the guy's going to give you the rules to break down, and you abide by it or not, and then he's going to put you on a trial run and see if you actually pass all the tests and you stand the test of time. 9 times out of 10, women don't pass those tests, and they just get their box smashed. That's why men are like that.
Stop giving ugly guys a chance. Stop it.
But what really makes a person unattractive? Honestly, I think it's their personality more than anything, but let's hear more.
Beautiful women giving ugly men a chance legitimizes them to other beautiful women.
I always love hearing advice from the shallow end of the dating pool.
We have seen this time and time again. We've seen this with Pete Davidson. We see this with Clinton Kane. The minute you give an ugly guy a chance, it doesn't make, you're not any safer with the ugly guy. You're just gonna get burned by an ugly guy, and then you're gonna legitimize him to other hot girls.
Uh-huh.
Women are a social currency.
A social currency. Well, isn't that nice?
I will say this until I'm blue in the face and you guys will never fucking listen to me, but if you are a beautiful woman, if you pour a lot into being beautiful, you need to treat that fucking seriously. That is commodified. That's commodified more than anything in this fucking world is commodified.
So what's the point of this little monologue?
Beautiful women are more commodified than anything that happens in this world. That the only thing that gives businesses legitimacy is whether or not beautiful women are involved.
Really? Oh, the implications are mind-boggling here.
Ugly men have figured out a way to do the dance and check all the boxes that they think you want them to check. And it doesn't make them sincere. It means they're an ugly guy who figured it out. And he knows the minute he bags one baddie, the rest will just come rolling in. The odds that you get burned by an ugly guy versus a hot guy are so much higher because they have a chip on their shoulder.
I really kind of wonder what the point of all of that was, unless of course they're just trying to say that if a person's going to get hurt in a relationship, make sure it's by someone really good looking. Right.
Shout out to Lady J, but also notice how the woman in the original video said that men have figured out some type of way to get women and use their attraction triggers against them. And it's like, that's always been happening. That's been happening with everybody. That can happen right now. Drake could slide into her DMs or some, top celebrity, Travis Scott or something, and she is going to see his value and run with the attraction triggers. That's just how it goes. But women hate it because men are starting to supposedly figure this out, and it's already been figured out. The thing is, more men are leveling up, and the guys that are ugly that have all these traits that women are looking for, you are upset because they're ugly. But it doesn't matter, because just like Gucci Mane famously said, "My money make me handsome."
All of my villains is global. Haters is mad cause they local. Program, yeah, they know that they local. Probably not right in the head. Maybe it's something I said or something I did. My passport is blue and they faces are red. Chopping it up with a chick at the villa. Not one time did she mention my bread. I'm reading the room, I'm reading your mood. At the same time, you feeling the juice. Prime time when I'm feeling the boost. Bring all of your friends or take them in group. I roll with the click. Passport bro, still on the rise. Plantation bro, stay stagnant. Got no stamps, got no motion, just straight lies. Like